as we all know, life is a journey between a birth and a death actually. So it's a long journey. Within a short time, 5 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ, 10 years, for 5 years, for 10 years, we are not going to finish our life. But it is a long journey. So once we'll start our journey, we will expose to n number of subjects actually. So we are having a wrong myth in our life that yoga means asanas. ಯಾರನ್ನೇ ಕೇಳಿ ಯೋಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is only asanas. Even I know that yoga andre only asanas. Up to the age of 42, I know that it is only asanas. But by God's grace, I met Devraj Guruji, and even in their center also, whenever I will go, there will be a class actually. That asanas class will be going on. But one day Guruji has pulled me for the class actually. One of my favorite right now also, Panchakosha Viveka. It is one of the best topic actually I came to know. Then I came to know that in yoga there are so many actually in ancient history means once we will see our Sanatana Dharma, our Rishi Munis had given n number of knowledge to the society, but unfortunately that has not reached for us actually. But once I got the subject, once I start exposed to, then I start exploring the yoga actually. Of course, I'm very lazy. I won't do any asanas. I'm very lazy actually. But the subject, Gnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, Garbha Sanskar, so many topics, our Vedas, Upanishads, Panchakosha Viveka, what is mind, everything, whatever recently, what in our scientific study, in advanced scientific study, what all we study, everything before 10 years back, our Rishi Munis already given this knowledge for us, but we don't know. Then it is a separate topic and very unique topic that I came to know. Then I started my journey in yoga. Then once I started, I got so many answers for so many means I'm having n number of questions in my life. I'm having n number of questions in my life means I'm having doubts, so many doubts in my life. But once I exposed to yoga, I came to know everything. In that today I'm going to touch Garbha Sanskar through Garbha Sanskar in yoga actually. Garbha Sanskar means it is a wonderful science. It's a wonderful Ayurvedic Vedic knowledge that our Rishimonis had given 1400 BC, means before the Christ was born. That time only, especially the sage, people had written actually. Samanvita has written so many things regarding Garbha Sanskar. As we all know that once they will marry, child is going to born, but we don't know how the child will born, when the child will born. These all things are we are don't know. This is ultimately what we feel. This is something miracle in science, but these miracles are all already written in our Upanishads. So first, the child will born means it is a combination of three things, three phenomena. First thing, the child having its own destiny actually, own destiny, and the qualities and defects of their parents means, as we say, it is a genetic. Hey, she's like her mother. Hey, she's like her father. How her father will see the child, the same thing. We are in everyday life, we are used these all things ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎವ್ರಿಡೇ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ನಿಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಅವ್ನ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಅವ್ರ ಅಪ್ಪನ್ ತರ, ನಿಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಸೇಮ್ ಅವ್ನ ಅವ್ರ ಅಮ್ಮನ್ ತರ, ನಿಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಅವ್ರ ಅಮ್ಮ ಹೆಂಗ್ ನಡೀತಾರೋ ಅವಳು ಹಂಗೆ ನಡೀತಾರೆ. Means that is a genetic. It receives, and even one thing is very important, the care we receives in our pregnancy, that is also very important actually. So before coming to this all, you know that total in a human life there are 16 samskaras in our life. 16 samskaras means in that 16 samskaras, first garbhadana is there. But before garbhadana, both men and women, they has to prepare for the childbirth. They has to prepare for the childbirth through mantras, through food, through sattvic food, whatever the things, through prayers, through chanting mantras, like that they has to. From the girl, they has to mature as a woman. From the boy, they has to mature as a man. This is where exactly we are going to start the Garbha Sanskar. So actually, I will say there are 16 samskaras in our life actually. That is one thing, it is known as Garbha Sanskar, Garbhadana. Garbhadana, after Garbhadana, we'll see so many sanskaras in everybody's life actually, not only in ones. So our Rishi Munis has told already, before only they told. So which type of child will born, what type of, our sage Pipila has told before only, means they are usually visualized and narrated all the things, how the child will born, how it is going to, before the child born, what precautions we have to take, how we have to prepare ourselves for the garbhadan. Then after, in the garbha, means mother is the only mediator. Once we are conceived, mother is the only mediator, and father is the intake giver. And those who are grandparents, in and around grandparents, or to someone else, there will be a barriers for the child actually. So first thing, now what we say embryology. Now in modern science, we will say it embryology. It is nothing but Garbha Sanskar. That is, especially in our Upanishads, Gnana Kanda, they told that even in Rig Veda, there is a separate, it called Garbha Upanishad. Garbha Upanishad is there. In Garbha Upanishad, they mention detail about the embryo, means first how it is formed, in first month how it is, first in a first day it is just like embryo, means it's a small ball. In seventh day it will be a bubble like structure. In 15th day it is lump, and it is hard also. In 2 months head is formed, and even and in third month a feet is formed. In fourth month stomach, hips and ankle is formed. In fifth month vertebral column is formed. In sixth month, face, nose, and ears is formed. Seventh month, soul, means Atma, is going to enter to our body. Then in 8 months, we are going to get all the body parts. Ninth month, it is developed, fully developed. Means it is a samskar we are giving from the universe. We are guiding our inside the baby. Once it will come out, how it should be. Suppose I want my child should be a doctor, and it should be a healthy, it should be a intelligent. These all things we can train our child in the womb itself. So in the womb only we have to take care. These all the things, and even both the good and bad karma also, both good and bad karma also act inside the mother. Garbha means womb, sanskara means values, where it is going to give for the womb. Once the womb is started, means it is preparing to enter into the universe, into the world. That time, that samskara we are going to, it is, even we believe that education and modern science, we are giving both physical and spiritual values. Even at the right time, we have to begin, we have to believe, we have to give at the right time, from the fetus only. Once the day mother will conceive, from that day only we have to give proper samskara. For example, in our Indian mythology, there are so many stories. I never say it is stories. um First in Ramayana, before the birth of Rama, Dasharatha has performed yaga actually. In yaga, the Putra Kameshti yaga he performed. That time Agni Devata will come and he will give the paisam for King Dasharatha. Means that is a preparation, preparing a father, preparing a man to become a father, like that. So even King Dasharatha, that is where exactly. Even for Subhadra, before she is giving birth to Krishna, they are going to prepare. Even we all know that Abhimanyu got means how he has prepared himself. Those all things we got in Mahabharata. Even Bhakta Prahalada, once he was in his home, always his mother used to pray for Narayana. Once he will come out, he's having that same samskara in his home. So these all things, according to these all things, are examples for us. I won't say it is an example. These are the practical things, practical examples that we got from our Indian mythology actually. So that is Garbha Sanskar is a wonderful subject. Once we will take a deep dive into this subject, even we know that our ancestors, maybe our parents, maybe our mother, maybe our grandmother, maybe our aunt, uncle, they used to tell so many things for us before conceiving, otherwise after marriage, when we are in first month, when we are in third month, or when we are in sixth month. Every time they used to guide, hey, don't eat this. Means these are the samskaras, by mouth to mouth it has entered. But once you will take a deep dive in a Garbha Sanskara, wonderful subject it is. It is a challenge for the science actually. Where exactly once we connected with yoga, that time you will get these all subjects actually. So these are the things we have to see. So Garbha Sanskar, once it will start. So even not only help us mentally and spiritually, physically also Garbha Sanskar having its own value. Means how to deliver normal delivery. Means all these days we all know that once we will go to the hospital and the 100% is a cesarean. It is 100%. Every month we'll go for a checkup. Before so many years, means in olden days, who are going for? There is no hospitals. Nurse or some woman will come to the house and they used to deliver the baby in the house itself. But now it is not like that actually. Now we are having every month checkup. Up to the 9 months, diet will be there, tablets will be there, everything will be there, but still we can't deliver normal. In 100 women, only 10 women are giving birth normally. Not all the 90% of the women are going for cesarean section. Means it damages our body actually. It damages our system. That we don't know. After cesarean, we can't take weight in our means from our hand. We can't bend. So many restrictions. Means our body is already damaged. But once we'll go for normal delivery, once again after the delivery, the body will come back same how it was before conceiving. Once again it will take the same shape. But once we will practice yoga, that is known as postnatal yoga and prenatal yoga. Means how to, once the day when you conceive, how to keep your body, mind, soul. So we will get the knowledge of meditation also in yoga, and we will get how prenatal. So prenatal, how means how we have to keep our body, and how we have to, which asanas we have to practice for a normal delivery. Means all the 9 months in yoga, in Garbha Sanskar, we divided into 3 semesters. First semester means first 3 months. Second semester means then after fourth, fifth, sixth month. Then third semester is known as seventh, eighth, and ninth month actually. So once the semesters are there, so we will in Garbha Sanskar, we will teach in first month what type of asanas you have to do, what type of food we have to do, what type of mantras we have to do, what type of books you have to read, what type of the music you have to listen. These all things we are going to say. Means whatever already our Rishimunis had given for us, same thing will be given in the first 3 semester, the 3 semesters. Then second semester, what yogasana, asanas you have to do. Once again, same. What food you have to do, how to sleep, how to sit, how to stand, how to think. Means these all things, these are the sanskaras, ethics we are going to teach. Actually, even in the third semester also. At the time of means after 6 months means we are preparing for the delivery. That time, how to deliver. Means once we have to go for a normal delivery, how to prepare our body with doing some asanas, some particular asanas. There is a research in Garbha Sanskar, actually we are done. Whoever has practiced asanas, 100% they'll go for normal delivery actually, and they won't prone for any diabetic or BP during pregnancy. These all things we observed, we researched actually. So then we thought, then precisely we bought a one, actually we designed one course also. There is a 3-month certificate course from our university, 3-month certificate course for about 40 hours. It means in that we are going to give knowledge about these, means how Garbha Sanskar, means how we have to, means it is a even teachers training course also is there actually in Garbha Sanskar. Means teachers training means whatever, it is not, it is our knowledge, it is not a unique like that, I won't say. It is already existing our in Hindu Sanatana Dharma actually, where our Rishi Munis had given. So many facts are unknown. Once I started learning yoga, once I started exposing for yoga, I came to know so many aspects. So by picking those aspects from all the books, we started designed, and we started our designed and own course actually. That is known as this one. 3 month certificate course is there in Yoga University. Before these all things, each and every parent, each and every person, we will feel, we will dream that, who won't dream, each and everyone will dream that my child should be very good to the society, my child should be learn good name, my child should go for a good position, my child should have some good samskara, like that all we dream. We will means we will feel those all things, but we never try how to give this, how to give this type of sanskaras to our to our children, how to give this type of sanskaras to our children, how to make our children better people for this world. Those all things we have to learn, of course. Naturally our mother, our grandparents used to, grandmother, they used to tell actually, naturally they used to tell. But few people has missed these all things, these all ancient knowledge, we are all missed actually. So those all things, at least once we will be there associated with yoga, means at least we can learn these all things from yoga. Of course after yoga there is a, means after the childbirth there is a few samskaras, that is known as Jataka Karma, means mantras are recited for a healthy child. Then Annaprashana means from 6 to 7 months, we used to feed a baby. We'll start feeding a baby a rice like that by praying for Surya Deva. Then Nishkramana means first time, during 4 months old, we will bring the child to the outside. We will expose them for the sunlight. Then so many things. Chudakarna means mundan. Andre, we are going to make the child in 1 to 3 years. We used to remove their hairs. These all things we used to do these all things actually. So there are 16 samskaras whole our life. It's all the 16 whole from the birth to death. There will be a 16 samskara for every human being. In that we will follow all the samskaras. A person has to undergo all the samskaras that time. So you never think that yoga means only asanas. Never ever think actually. Yoga means it is literally, it's a connection to a god actually. It's a connection, means of course each and every human being will undergo n number of challenges in their life actually, n number of challenges. In that challenges, we sometimes we'll pray, we will go to God and we'll ask God, give me a solution for this problem. God, give me make my child better. God, give me a good husband. God, do this, do that. Instead of doing these all things, once we'll connect in yoga by doing meditation, definitely we can lead very peaceful life in our life, very peacefully. Of course, I before only I told that I started my journey at the age of 42. Right now I am 46. Really, it's a middle age actually. Even my friends, everybody has having their own challenges. There will be a middle age crisis. All are undergoing this crisis. But those who are connected to yoga, they will handle it in a better way. They will handle it in a better sense actually. So once in the house, a mother is started doing, then father will do, then the childrens will follow. This is the ultimate science, unique, divine subject that we can gift for our children. This is very important. Yoga is very important for each and every individual to live a peaceful life from birth to death, actually. So what I want to say, start your journey. Start your journey. Of course, at the age, middle age, or some we never practice, but we'll start doing asanas now, and really it is a difficult. But theory is also a wonderful theory. Gnana yoga, bhakti yoga, ashtanga yoga, karma yoga, karma yoga. In karma yoga, we'll get so many aspects of our life. Why I born to this parents, why this type of why I got son, why I got daughter, why life is like this, why financially I'm very good, why financially I'm very weak, these all things you will get in karma yoga. Karma yoga is one of the best thing. Even in panchakosha viveka, we can make out what I told in Garbha Sanskar. Same thing in Panchakosha Viveka also. See how the mind, from where the disease is caused, how the disease will start. What is mind? What is Annamaya Kosha? What is Gnanamaya Kosha? What is Anandamaya Kosha? I will ask you. I will ask one question. Please, all of you, think about this. Once we will sleep. Once we will sleep, we don't know who we are actually. We don't know I'm a girl or a boy. I don't know I'm sleeping on a bed or I'm down. I don't know where I slept. I'm sleeping in India or I'm sleeping in America. I don't know. Even I don't know my gender also. I'm a male or I'm a female. Even I don't know my name also when I'm sleeping. All of you think, right? No, exactly. We don't know anything once we are in a deep sleep. We don't know what we ate. We don't know what happened yesterday. We don't know what happened tomorrow, what will happen tomorrow. We don't know anything. That is known as Anandamaya Kosha, actually, where exactly every day, each and every individual move to that Anandamaya Kosha. And once again, once we'll wake up, we will move for Annamaya Kosha. This is where exactly Garbha Sanskar is put going to put light, Anandamaya Kosha, how exactly a mother can have connection with the baby, how she can connect, how she can give sanskar, how she can tame the child for a better education is very different. You all thought that MBBS certificate or BE certificate or MSc certificate or master degree certificate, blah, blah, blah. Those certificates are the education. No, no ways. That is not a education. Education is a samskara. What I gave to my child, the presence of mind means the child should know which is good, which is bad. The child should understand where I am going. The child should understand whenever I face a challenge, what I has to undergo. The child should say, the child should see. That is real education we have to give for our children. Of course, certificates will come 100%. ABCD, once they will read in basic first standard, then they will go for fifth, then seventh, then 10th. Of course, 10th will pass, PUC will pass, BE they will pass everything. They will get master degree, graduated, they'll go for abroad. Nowadays it is a trend. My son is in UK and he is doing his masters. It is a trend for the parents, actually. They will say, they're thinking that once they will enter for this, they'll send for abroad, Andre, they're having something prestige in the society. They'll think like that. I hope so. No ways. That is the other thing of the life. But whatever the samskara we are going to give, the samskara, the things, these are the precious things that we can tame. Means now we will say law of attraction, mind is everything. Who told? Our Rishi Munis has told what is mind. Everything was said by our Rishi Munis. Whatever the knowledge today, that's why Bharata is known as Vishwaguru actually. Because where nobody knows the knowledge, our culture, our Sanatana Dharma knows everything. You see so many temples which are constructed, how symmetrically, geometrically symmetry they are constructed, that too on the rocks actually. On the rocks they constructed before so many years back, 1,000, 2,000 years back. Any one we can see in Western actually, in any part of the world, any one like that, whatever the temples, one temple at least. Any temple, take any temple in our Indian history, not even one reflected any parts of the world actually. But we are having such a good knowledge that is not means we ourselves neglected our knowledge actually. But now everyone is aware what to do, what not to do. So I will request each and everyone, at least do one basic certificate in yoga. You will get so much. Of course, yoga means all knows that asanas. Morning there is yoga class for me, 6 to 7. I has to do yoga. No, of course that is for physical strength, but for your mental strength, you people has to know our Vedas, our Upanishads. That everything will come in yoga actually, yoga theory. In theory these all things will come, even mind. I will tell another one thing, just think it out. Everyone give a thing for your thought for your mind. What your mind will think about Vyakti, Vishaya, that's all. Think Vyakti, Vishaya, Vastu. Vyakti, Vishaya, Vastu. Only these three things, about these three things your mind will go off, that's all, nothing else. Is there anything else we'll think of? Is there anything else we will think? Vyakti, either they will think of a husband, either they will think of the friend, either they will think of their children, either siblings. Samya, another thing, Vyakti. Vishya, some matter. They'll talk about some matter. Otherwise, anything. Maybe a car, maybe an aeroplane, maybe a tree, anything they will think. See, these are the only three things. That is there only in yoga. That is known as mind. Mind is there for everything. So, how we have to train? We have to train our mind through yoga only. Through yoga only. So, there is n number of opportunity, especially in Garbha Sanskar. Now you all know that foreigners are turning towards India, turning towards us actually, because they know something is there in India, there is a knowledge in India. So once you are having a Garbha Sanskar knowledge, you can means all over the world you can teach Garbha Sanskar actually. So there is a chance. So you people will get chance. When you people will get chance, once you get that knowledge, now there is a lot of opportunity in Garbha Sanskar. So Garbha Sanskar means never ever think it is only conceiving and giving birth to a child. Never. Whole our life we can do research on this topic actually. So such a wonderful subject. You people can explore still more. Means every day, every student will come up with the new concepts actually. They will come with new concepts in Garbha Sanskar. Ma'am, we saw this. Ma'am, we experienced this. Ma'am, this is what. Ma'am, this is this. So like that, you people will get enormous knowledge once you will study. Otherwise, unless until you won't study, you never ever get any knowledge. Explore yourself. Maybe wherever there, of course, asanas means so many teachers will be there actually to teach asanas. I will now, especially our Yoga University of America is giving online courses actually. Online courses, and I will definitely, I will tell, no other universities can give this much of knowledge, that much of knowledge, that much of content. Our Yoga University of Americas is giving to the students. So I request each and everyone at least do one certificate course from this university. You will get a knowledge and you will explore yourself for the different subjects actually. Okay, I will thank for sir to give me Astitva Foundation to give me an opportunity to talk. Of course, there is a network problem. Still, I could manage for 40 minutes. I hope so. Sir, you can.
Thank you.
Okay.
ವೆಲ್ ವೆಲ್ ಸೆಡ್. ತುಂಬ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ.
Mm.
ಗರ್ಭ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ ಯೋಗ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಕೆಲವರಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರ, ಗರ್ಭ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ ಯೋಗ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಬಹಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ, ಬಹಳ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆಫ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಬಟ್ ಆದರೂ ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಅದು ಮಿಸ್ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಾಪರಾಗಿ ಎಳೆ ಎಳೆಯಾಗಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರಿ. ರೈಟ್, ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ನೀವು. ತುಂಬ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ತುಂಬ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತು ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ರಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಯೋಗ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಅಮೇರಿಕಾ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ರನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಹಳ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಗರ್ಭ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ ಯೋಗ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಗರ್ಭ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ ಯೋಗ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು, ಇದು ಹೇಗೆ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ನಲ್ಲೋ ಅಥವಾ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ನಲ್ಲೋ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ನೋಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಗರ್ಭ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ ಯೋಗ ಅಂತ, ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ ಯೋಗ ಅಂತ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ನೋಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಥರ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲೂ ಇದೆಯಾ, ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತೀರಾ ಈ ಥರ ಅಂತ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಕ್ವೈರೀಸ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ನ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ, ಗರ್ಭ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ ಯೋಗ ಅಂತ.